Why, hello there, and welcome to Simplifying Algebraic Expressions, Part 2, done Mrs. K's way. So, the last time you saw this video, we were combining like terms, and now we are learning a few more rules about how we can combine and simplify algebraic expressions. Let's remember our really key vocabulary here. You've either watched this from my last video about what a constant or a coefficient in a variable was, and now today we're going to make sure that we remember what we learned in class about a constant. So if I look at my example 4m plus 5, I need to remember that the variable is the letter that represents a number. My coefficient is the number before my variable, saying that I have 4 m's, or m plus m plus m plus m. And then last but not least, I need to know that my number that does not have a variable is called a constant. No matter what value my variable is, I will always have my 5 will always be 5 ones. Another thing that I need to remember is that like terms can be combined by addition or subtraction. So if I look at my example right here, I see that I have a like term of 5m plus 6m, a like term of 2p plus 6p, and then I also need to remember that my constants of 4 plus 2 are also like terms, and I can subtract those. So the first thing I need to do is just combine these two. So 5m plus 6m means that I have 11 m's. I'm going to add that to my 2p plus 6p, which gives me a total of 8p. And then last but not least, I know that I will be adding that to my combined 4 minus 2, which gives me a combined of 2. So remember that I can add or subtract my like terms, and I need to make sure that my like terms have the same variables. So here I have 2 m's, here I have 2 p's, and these two are constant, which also make them like terms. Some other information that we need to know is that we can rearrange all the terms in our example. So we have 4c plus 6 minus 3c. And we can do that because, right here, because of the commutative property. If you forget what the commutative property is, you need to look it up. But it's the idea that we can rearrange our order of addition. So it could either be 1 plus 2 is equal to 3, which is the same as saying that 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Last, we also need to know that with each term, it is connected with the operation in front of the term. So that's a lot of words, so instead of just stopping there, I want to give you the example. So here in our example of 4c plus 6 minus 3c, I want to combine my like terms of 4c and right here my 3c. But what I need to know is that my 3c also needs to connect with the operation of subtraction, which is before it. And then also I need to know that for my 6, my constant, that the addition goes with that 6. So I can rearrange this so that this is actually 4c minus 3c plus 6. Because my c's are now next to each other, I can now combine these like terms of 4c and 3c to get me 1c, and then since I do not have a like term right here for my 6, I just add 6 to my 1c, which could also just be c plus 6. So let's practice. 11m plus 7r plus 5 minus 9m plus 13 minus 2r. The first thing I want to do is find all of my like terms and circle the operations that go with it. Since I have 11m in the front, because it's a positive 11, I can actually just write that the operation in front would be a plus, or let me write that a little bit better, would be a positive 11. So let me circle all my like terms. I see there's 11m and there is subtracting 9m. I also see that there is a 7r, a positive 7r, and a subtraction of 2r. And then last but not least, I see that I have a plus 5 and a plus 13 here. So now all I need to do is I can rearrange them, but since I already know where they are and I know the operations, I can just write them out by knowing that plus 11m minus 9m will give me 2m, and I will be adding that to my 7r minus 2r, which gives me 5r. And then last but not least, I will be adding that to my combination of my constants of 5 and 13, which should give me 18 as a constant. So my final answer is given a 2m plus 5r plus 18. Of course, we have to end with a picture of Callie because she wants to remind you that because the holidays are coming around, that she wants to be a good little elf, and to remind you, of course, to not forget to do your Google form. Need to misspell Google. So thanks to Elf Callie, we want to make sure that you don't forget to do your Google form. So good luck, and we'll see you in class tomorrow. Bye.